At Max, we've been developing innovative tools for the construction industry for decades. In 1993, Max changed the steel reinforcing industry with the introduction of the world's first battery-operated rebar tying tool. The Max rebar tire has forever transformed job site safety and productivity for iron workers. Now, Max is raising the bar again with its new rebar tire, the Twin Tire RB441T. The Twin Tire can tie rebar with greater efficiency than ever before. The Twin Tire's name comes from its innovative dual wire feeding mechanism, which increases its tying speed and improves job site productivity. Its low power consumption design and higher capacity battery gives the Twin Tire the ability to tie 4,000 ties per charge. The Twin Tire's enhanced wire pullback mechanism dispenses the precise amount of wire needed to form a tie, reducing wire consumption and delivering more ties per spool for additional cost savings. We've redesigned the Twin Tire jaw to tie number 3 by number 3 up to number 7 by number 7 rebars, allowing you to tie bigger gauges while maintaining the ability to work in tighter spaces than previous models. The Twin Tire's quick load magazine makes changing wire spools a piece of cake, and the relocated magazine provides enhanced balance and ergonomics, making flat work easier. With 3 tie wire options to choose from, the Twin Tire's new wire bending mechanism produces a shorter tie height, allowing for shallower concrete pours, and positions tie ends downward to increase safety. For years, Max has developed the world's most advanced rebar tying tools, and now offers a full line of products for the steel reinforcing industry.
Hi guys, my name is Terry Kobayashi, and I am the product marketing executive mainly focused on rebar tying tools at Max USA Corp. And today I want to talk to you guys about the RB441T Twin Tire. So there's a lot of things that makes this cool tool really unique. But the first thing you're going to notice is that it's extremely fast. It only takes about approximately half a second per shot to tie one rebar cross section. So you're going to have an increase in production. Also, it doesn't use as much wire. It only spits out as much wire needed per rebar cross section. So, low consumption of wire. It's going to give you cost savings in the long run. And also, this tool is going to give you a low profile in the ties. It actually has a wire bending mechanism. So after you tie a cross section, the tie wire tips are going to be facing downwards. So that eliminates you having to go over them with your hands and pulling them down to have less concrete pour used for the application. So a lot of benefits. Also, it's called a twin tire because it actually simultaneously spits out 2 19 gauge wires at the same time. Hence, that's why it's so fast. It does use proprietary Max wire called the TW1061T series. Now, this comes in variations from black steel to polycoated, electrogalvanized, and for those of you guys out there doing DOT job sites in need of USA steel, we do have black USA steel wire available in this 1061T wire series. And talking about wire, each reel is going to give you about 240 ties if you're tying 4-on-4 with this RB441T tool. And per charge, it's going to give you 4,000 ties. So one battery charge gives you about 4,000 ties. So I think it would probably get you through a good day of work tying. So it's got a good capacity. Compared to our traditional RB398 tools, the 441T has a slightly larger jaw, tying from 3-on-3 all the way up to 7x7 rebars. So it does have a pretty large jaw, and compared to traditional tie guns that we've had, it does have a enclosement for the magazine. It's not as exposed, so you're going to have less debris going in, so there's increase in durability for this tool in that department. But also, this tool with all these benefits, we do also have a benefit for the end user, meaning the health stuff, right? So instead of going out there tying by hand rebar cross sections, you're going to be exposed to some diseases, of course, mainly skeletal muscular diseases. But by using the twin tire or any of our rebar tying guns, you will be able to avoid or decrease the risk of getting exposed to such diseases. And we actually have NIOSH reports. We actually had a report done by the Canadian Safety Association of Ontario that talks about in detail what these tools can do to prevent any sort of health risk issues. So that is definitely available online for those of you who are in need of such data. But lastly, I just kind of want to mention that Max is definitely, if you guys don't know already, the inventors of rebar tying tools. We have experienced, R&D work for over 24 years to provide or to create the RB441T twin tire, which is the latest platform for rebar tying tools. And there's dealers out there for us that sell our tools. We don't sell directly, but we do have distributors all across North America and South America. So with that said, I think I did a lot of blabbering, but don't take my word for it. There's guys out there that are using our tools, and here's some right now. Let's talk to some ironworkers that have used the 441T.
Oh, it's great. I like it.
It's a lot faster tie. Cuts the time down in half.
The first impression on the RB441T was, wow, that's fast.
She's like over 60 years old and still fast. They gotta make it look fast.
It's a lot smoother. The gun runs smoother. When you pull the trigger, you got a quick response.
Feels a little more powerful. Feels like it cinches up the bars real nice.
The ties hold a lot better.
Easy to pull it.
It feels great. It's well balanced. I could carry it all day.
It actually helps ergonomically, prevents injury.
I got carpal tunnel on both wrists from doing this. With this, it doesn't hurt.
This small jaw, I can get right in there to tie what I need to tie.
Just being narrow, this nozzle, you can get it in there pretty good because it's a tight fit.
We'll use a lot less tie wire at the end of the day. You get twice as many ties when I'm tying 4x4, spend less time changing spools.
The less walks I got to make to the gang box, the better off I am.
Using less wire and you're still getting the same amount of ties.
Because the twin tire uses less material, it's less money at the end of the day.
We first introduced rebar tires in our plant to increase efficiency, hands down. Previously, we'd tie about 8 flat mats, anywhere from 8 foot wide to 20 feet long. Now we're approximately tying 10 sets a day.
The steel industry is 99% labor orientated. Our resources are the human being, the iron worker.
One of the biggest issues we've had is manpower. Trying to find the right guys to man a project of this size.
In the Detroit area, there are only so many individuals in the hall.
Now we can put a first day guy and he can tie as well as the seasoned veteran. We would significantly need more manpower, 20, 30 guys to where we're able to keep up with 15 guys on this project.
The rebar installation is 60% of our work. Max is probably our most important tool in the arsenal. It has allowed us to leap forward in production, maintain the quality, and also bring in a less experienced iron worker and make the quality hold.
I'm very happy we made a decision to buy the Max tools. This is the future of tying rebar, not only from a safety standpoint, but also from a production standpoint.
If any of my competitors were not using the Max tying tool, I would urge them to continue to do so. I would like to have the competitive advantage.
I recommend a Max tool to anybody.
I would highly recommend Max tie tools.
This does the job.
What do you think if you took all these Max tools away?
They would probably quit. I don't know.
If you're working at a plant with our Max RB441T, you're doing it wrong.
So there you have it. I think it does give you a good idea of what these tools could do for you. But if you want to talk about your next project, or if any of our tools might fit what you're looking for, please come by our booth. We would love to talk to you. Max has a booth in the exhibitor hall. Booth number is A31. So we give you all sorts of information regarding the 441T, but actually the twin tire platform has other tools too. We have the RB611T, which is the larger jaw version of the 441T, tying up to 9 to 10 rebar. We have the 401T, which is a stand-up tool that allows you to tie rebar while standing up. And these are all part of the same twin tire platform. So for any of those informations, please come by our booth. We also have a promotion going on for this trade show. If you purchase a RB441T twin tire within the time frame of July 29th to August 14th, we will give you a gift card for $100. The only requirement is that you do purchase an RB441T within this time frame, and that the tool is registered on our website, www.maxusacorp.com, and that we receive a proof of purchase copy. And that's it. So with that said, we'd love to see you again. Our booth number is A31, and have a great show. Thank you very much.